Modelling is a great tool to understand a difficult part of the project, or to get something across the line, or just to explore the scale of a space. The old saying, measure twice, cut once, couldn't be truer. So make sure you have some equipment, a blade. If you can also get a scalpel, which is really good for fiddly work. Metal ruler with a guard on this side, so when you're cutting along this side here, which will save your fingers. And of course your trusty scale ruler, glue. I find a mix of materials is great. As in drawing, you can really, everything is graphic and you're telling a story. So anything you can do to pump up the colour and pull things out works really well. So here I've got some, just some cardboard, some balsa wood, which is really nice and easy to cut, and so quite malleable in that sense. And then just paper. I've used some watercolour, a bit of grass that you'll get from the modelling shop, mixed with a bit of wool. So I've prepared some of it because the thing with modelling is it takes time, basically. You've got to look at it as a project of patience and enjoy the process, because you will discover things about the project within this framework. And so you'll find that you need to glue things, and hence I've got things like this around, or heavy objects such as these candles to place on things, because the glue tends to warp materials a little bit. Sometimes you can use a spray on glue for pieces, but predominantly I'm using a craft glue here. So you need a bit of time. Anyway, let's stick some things down. So this is our pond here. And I've just built it up slightly with a bit of balsa wood. You might notice that my plane here has already got a bit of a wobble to it, because the glue has concaved it slightly, which I've been adjusting as I go along. Let's stick these columns down. So they're all in pieces at the moment. That's the lawn platform. It dries clear, this glue, so you can be a bit messy with it. This is the little sandstone step down to the pond that all of the brick footings sit on. And then here we have our columns. So before, as you see, I had the archways up here, so I could understand exactly where to paste the columns. And it's really nice seeing a space come to life like this. It's such a great tool if you have the time. Just tidy that up a bit. And because it takes you a while, it gives you a really nice space to properly enjoy the space. And as you can see here, I've just taken a portion of the park. I haven't modelled the whole thing. And that's what I was talking about before in terms of perhaps you want to understand how that bit happens, or if you're going to exhibit something there and you want to understand how it sits in the space. So it's a detail model really, this bit. Got a bit of theatrical license here with the black, indicating that it goes deeper than the pond. So it's such a topographical park, this one, with all of its horizontal planes, such as the existing, well, the original reservoir base, then the concrete pavers, kind of levels 1 and 2 of the park, the lawn, of course, and then you've got all the really lovely rooftop gardens. So when you're coming over the catwalk, you're getting a really nice vista of all of these horizontal planes, which we're building up right now. So I'm just lining up these columns. I'm not going to stick them down just yet because we'll make sure that all of these pieces are secured, but just ensuring that they all line up. And we're looking pretty good. So let's look at what we'll put on here. As I said before, you just need to get something with a bit of weight to sit on these things. The columns are going to be a little bit trickier, so I think I'll just give them a bit of pressure. And they should be good. We're taking up where we left off, which was watching glue dry. Now dry. So we're getting to the final part of the model, which is putting all of these pieces together and then doing some last minute dressing. As I said before, it's a time-consuming pursuit, but very rewarding. Okay, last one. As I said before, the glue, thank goodness, dries clear. Straighten the front up. So that's kind of the vista you get when you're on the catwalk. And we'll just add some finishing touches. Some hanging vines. And our lady here. The person, whether just made from cardboard or bought, as this lady is, really puts into perspective the scale.